going on, guys? Electric Ninja here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today, we're going to be giving you 5 tips on how to get better at Minecraft PvP. So let's get right into the video. My first tip is to know the area you fight in. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, for example, I have a model here. The lines represent escape routes, the circles represent where people would fight usually, and the boxes represent where traps would be. And these are the 3 key elements of the map that you need to be studying. 1, you want to know where you can die. 2, you want to know where you have a chance of dying by fighting another person. And 3, you want to know that if you get into a fight and you are having trouble, where can you escape? So, with this map, it's a sand castle map, basically. You see, I highlighted that there are fights on each of the major or minor islands in this case. So, how do you escape these maps? Well, first of all, you can throw an ender pearl, as you can see with the curved lines. And second of all, you can run around the islands or to bridges and lure other players into a fight as well, because you have a much better chance of being able to escape if a third party comes and does exactly what a third party does. Third parties you and lets you get away while the other 2 people fight. My second tip of the video is to not go into a fight you know you will lose. I have 3 main examples for this, but there can definitely be more. My first example is if you have chain armor and iron armor, and your opponent has full diamond armor, it's probably not a good idea to engage in a fight with them. Now, it's a different situation if they come after you, but let's say you decide to ender pearl into the fight with them. That is a horrible decision because they will need less hits to kill you than you will to kill them, especially if they have more HP than you, as you already wasted 2 HP on that ender pearl throw. Also, another bad decision to fight someone is when you have worse health than they do. For example, even if you are already equal in armor, that doesn't mean that you will still win the fight, because they have taken less damage, and therefore will also need less hits to kill you than you will need to kill them. And finally, you shouldn't engage in someone you know has a lot of kills if you're not confident in your own skills as a fighter. So what I mean by this is if you see someone with like 2 or 3 kills, you know they're probably good at PvP, as it's not likely they got lucky more than once. Now, using this knowledge, you can know that they'll probably be able to defeat you in a fight, especially if you don't have much experience fighting, or if the lobby's just good in general. So, what you should do is wait for other people to fight them before you go in and join the fight, knocking both of them out of the battle. Before I reveal the 3rd tip, I would like to ask you to like the video and subscribe, as it really helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you want future videos. These videos can include how-tos, Minecraft map reviews, or general advice on how to play the game in Minecraft. So if you like any of those topics, feel free to like the video and subscribe. My 3rd tip is to make sure you have a plan and a backup plan before entering a fight. It can be very important to have a plan before entering a fight, as you want to make sure you know how to kill the person. But if things go wrongly, you also want to have a backup plan. How do you escape from this fight alive, while also trying to kill the other person or just get away? So, some of these plans can involve either getting a third party to join the fight, or causing a distraction, or just ender pearling away. But you want to make sure you have a plan before you run away, or it's going to be very hard to kill the other person. This plan can also work for attacking. In a game of mine, someone had knocked a person off the edge of an island and was bridging to the center. So I decided I had 2 ideas. I could either ignore this, or I could go and join in the fight to try and knock the other person off the island. I quickly threw my ender pearl, as seen in the photo, onto this dude's island, and I knew I had a plan and a backup plan in mind. My plan was to knock them off the edge of the island. Unfortunately, this couldn't work because they managed to recover, and they saved themselves from getting knocked off. My backup plan, as seen as in blue, is to fight this person. So, I decided to fight this person, but unfortunately, they managed to get away using an ender pearl. But I was content with that, as I still had control over the island and hadn't died myself. My fourth tip is to not try to run from a fight without a way to escape. Now, hopefully, you've been noticing the gameplay throughout the video. You've seen that either I've run with a swiftness book or I've used bridges to go to another island and make an escape route. Also, you can use other people, like I've also done, to shield yourself from the damage. Now, a famous example of this is from Dream in his Minecraft manhunts. Now, Dream often does these manhunts, and countless times throughout these manhunts, he manages to escape in new and daring ways. Let's show you a clip from one of them.
Oh, don't spam it! Don't spam it! I forget you can't spam it. Ah, die! He's going to escape. Come on! He just jumped! What is he doing?
What Dream did here was pretty smart. Beforehand, he had made a fire resistance potion, as he knew he would likely need one later in a fight. Now, this fight came, and luckily for him, he had a way to escape from the fight with this fire resistance potion. This fire resistance potion saved his life and allowed him to continue the manhunt. My fifth and final tip is to set effective traps that are quick and easy to set up. Technoblade is probably the best Minecraft PvPer to ever walk the planet, and is called the king of Minecraft PvP sometimes. But despite this, Technoblade also uses some pretty good traps, as you can see with this clip.
Let's do this. Go. And bye.
Hopefully, you can see from this clip why traps are a good idea, as they can allow you to get some free damage or even kills on your opponents. So, with these traps, though, you should remember to keep it very easy to build and very easy to set up in a low amount of time. This is because it's really hard to get a kill when there's only 4 people, as only 3 of the people can fall into your trap. So, you want to make sure that you can set this up as early as possible to knock some of your competition out. With that said, though, that's going to wrap up the video. Now, if you utilize these tips, you can become a pro at Minecraft just like Dream and Technoblade, as long as you put in the effort. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, though, and if so, make sure to like the video and subscribe. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!